I'm Maria, beauty vlogger for LuxePineapple. Thank you so much for joining us today. So today I'm here to tell you all about the November glossary box. This glossary box theme was Champagne Pop, and it was curated with Lauren from Beaches and Bubbly. And her little motto on the back of the card that came with it says this: "My motto has always been to celebrate everything, the big things, the little things, and everything in between. Life is better when you're happy, and who's to argue that one shouldn't start every day with a smile and finish it with a nice glass of bubbly." So cute. So her blog is beachesandbubbly.com, and I will link that in the description box below, as well as any more information that you might need. But I'm going to go ahead and get into all the details about this box, as well as have some swatches and demos and all that kind of stuff for you guys. So the things you'll be getting in this glossary box are the Deuce, I believe that's how you pronounce that, liquid wear eyeliner in black, and this retails for $24. And you will see me demoing this later on in this video. The next thing you're going to get is a LuxePineapple Collection Winter Glow. This retails for $10. You will either get the shade Candlelit or Winter Frost. Now, I got the shade Winter Frost, and it looks like this. This is kind of a multi-purpose product. It can be used as a highlight, as I will be demoing it later on in this video as well. You could also use it as an eyeshadow or on your lips or whatever you want. It has a nice little glow to it. You can kind of see there. It's very pretty, but as I said, I will get into a demo of it as a highlight later on in this video. Now, the next thing you will get in this box is actually pretty exciting. You will get a LuxePineapple Collection Mineral Shadow Palette. This retails for $25, and you will either get Champagne Pop, Melted Caramel Cream, or Warm Autumn Spice, which include 5 beautiful coordinating shadow shades. Now, I actually did get all 3 of the palettes, so I can show them all to you, each shade. I will have some swatches to share with you more towards the end of this video, and I will also have a little bit of a demo on this eye look. I used the palette Melted Caramel Cream to create this look, and it's more of a demo rather than a tutorial because I didn't do anything crazy or really out there. It's a very simple look, a very wearable look, but I just want to demo the shadows in action so you can see how they apply, how they blend, and all that kind of stuff, and kind of just inspire you with a really quick look. And I didn't want this video to be too long since we will be doing swatches, but I will also try to include some photos of looks I created with the other 2 palettes. That way, if you got one of the other 2 palettes, you can be inspired as well. But before I get into all that, let me show you what the palettes look like. Now, they come in this very sleek packaging that's black with the LuxePineapple logo. The back has this really pretty floral printed sticker on it that says LuxePineapple Collection, has the name of the palette itself. This is the Warm Autumn Spice, and all the other information on their ingredients and whatnot. If you open it up, you do have a mirror here, which is really nice. It includes a little brush, which I am going to be using in the demo today, and then you have the 5 coordinating shadows. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and get into the swatches right now of each palette, just so you can see what they look like from each palette. And then after that, I'll go ahead and roll into the demo of the eye look as well as the highlight. And I also tell you what's on my lips, because these are LuxePineapple products too. Not something that's included in this box, but items that are or will be available at LuxePineapple.com. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the swatches. Alright, so the first palette I'm going to show you is called Warm Autumn Spice, and this is what it looks like up close. Very beautiful purpley pink tones. Alright, and here they are swatched on my hands. This palette is going to look gorgeous on those of you with brown eyes or green or hazel eyes. I know that purple and pink tones can be a little bit scary, but I promise they really can make your eyes pop. And here's just a closer look. These are all swatched without a primer, just finger swatched right directly to my skin. They're very creamy and very pigmented and just really beautiful. Next up from the collection, we have Champagne Pop. This one is the most neutral out of all of the palettes. And I believe this one includes the most mattes as well. Okay, and here are the swatches from the Champagne Pop palette. Very gorgeous shades, very neutral. This is a palette that's going to look good on everyone, no matter your eye color. It'll be a really great go-to everyday palette. Next up we have Melted Caramel Cream. And this will be the one I'll be demoing on my eyes for you today. With only one matte shadow, this one right here is the matte one and all the rest shimmer. This palette is the most shimmery out of all the three, and I think this one is probably my favorite. I love all three of them. The purpley tone ones are usually is one that really caught my eye because I love those colors for my eyes, which are kind of a hazily green. But this one I saw and was like, oh, it's so pretty. These shimmer shades are just gorgeous. And again, this is going to be a palette that will look good on just about everyone, pretty much no matter your skin tone or eye color, but especially if you have blue eyes. Oh man, this palette is going to make your eyes pop. If you have hazel eyes, it's going to look great on you, but it will look great no matter what your eye color. This is a really beautiful palette, and like this coppery color right here is just so beautiful. Again, these shadows are very pigmented, very creamy and beautiful. And let me show you what it looks like compared to the palette. So here are the swatches compared to the palette. There, you can see. And now that I've shown you all the swatches, let's go ahead and roll into the demo of this eye look. So just to start off priming my eyes as I usually do, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eye Primer today. Then using the Melted Caramel Cream palette, I'm going to be going into this little peachy shade. You could use either one of these or mix them both, but I'm just going to be using this one. I'll be taking it on a fluffy blending brush and just taking that right to my crease. This will just be a nice little base for when I go in with the darker color. Next, going into the darkest shade in the palette, all the way over here on the end, I'm just going to take that to the outer corner of my eye, kind of sweeping into the crease, blending into the first shadow we put down. Next, with that very same shadow, I'm just going to take it to my lower lash line as well. Now I'm just going to apply a little bit of the primer on the back side of my hand, and then taking the brush that came with the palette, I'm just going to dab a little bit of that onto the brush and then dab it onto my eye right in the inner corner towards the middle. This just makes it nice and sticky and a little bit more wet for the next shadow that I'm going to apply, just to make it pop just a little bit more. So now I'm going to go into that really gorgeous coppery shadow and then apply that to the spot that I just put the primer. Now just going into the lightest shade in the palette, I'm going to take that to my brow bone and sweep down into the inner corner of my eyes for the highlight. So now I'm going to be applying this liquid wear eyeliner from Deuce. So while I'm out, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips using a few other LuxePineapple products. I'm going to be using their lip liner in the shade Dusty Rose. And then I'm going to top it with this new lip gloss called Fierce. And it's just a really pretty sheer purple with a little bit of glitter in it. The glitter is actually pretty subtle though. So now I'm going to use the highlighter that I got, and like I said, I got the shade Winter Glow. I'm just going to take this tiny little itty bitty fan brush. This is actually kind of a fan brush for nail art, but I think it was just very suiting for this little bit of product here and just for adding a really subtle glow. So I'm just going to take a little bit on that fan brush there, both sides, and then take that to my cheekbones. just blend and sweep downwards. I'm just going to take a little bit down the bridge of my nose as well. And add a little bit of highlight to my Cupid's bow. I love adding a little bit of highlight there. Alright, and there we have a beautiful glow to our cheeks and all over our face, basically. Very subtle, at the same time, it's just very gorgeous too. I love a gorgeous glow. I hope you guys enjoyed the demos and found this video helpful. For those of you who got the other two palettes, here are some eye looks to inspire you. And that is it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. Don't forget to check out LuxePineapple.com. You'll want to subscribe to their newsletter, become one of their Pineapple Lovelies, so you'll be the first to know about everything going on, new products, new GlossaryBox releases, because they sell out super quick. And until next time, be sure to stop by LuxePineapple.com where you'll always find a sweet deal.